Grah! You have disgraced me for the last time, Still Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Rah! The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:51 PM, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Hello everyone, Triple is back with more Phoenix Wright History Trilogy, and this is the start of the third case, Turnabout Samurai. And just then we saw the Still Samurai with his amazing theme tune. God, I love the Still Samurai. Anyway, yeah, let's just carry on since this is all new. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. God, he's a year younger than me. Then watch it with me. He's really cool. And it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Still Samurai was number one. I don't really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Still Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Ha. October 16th, 8:14 AM, Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Still Samurai. The Still Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Still Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick. Please, Nick. It's a shame we don't get to see his bedroom. October 16th, 9:22 AM, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Oldie Tokyo. He is arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays a villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Still Samurai is over. The world is over. Huh? Yes, Wright & Co. offices. What? Nick. It's the Still Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Still Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Okay, let's go to the detention centre. October 16th, detention centre visitors room. Whoa. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, 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 what are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No, no. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of Still Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kid, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Still Samurai now. Nick! What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. If only it was that easy to prove in court. Like, he didn't do it. Oh, well, Maya says he didn't do it, so I guess, you know, that's it. Sorry, Edgeworth. Bang. You know, not guilty. Anyway, let's chat with this guy. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yep, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around, and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Ugh, look at that hole. They took off his mask, and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. Samurai spear? Yep, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. The Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologise for my partner. He's new to this, and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Oldie Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo Oldie Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Powers' alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. I never realised that was her in the background. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What would the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. So yep, I guess we're just gonna move to the studio main gate. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. As it says, lovely. Love it. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there! Oh, Christ, here she is. You want in, you gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers? Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth today, something horrible happens and all you can do is sightseeing, waste your time in a place like this, don't have jobs you should be doing, do work for the rest, should be a lawyer too, sounds like laughing around as you please. The only things where it might differ, mind you, be clothes, what they come to these days and cold in. I'm not going to do that every time. Nick, when I grow up to be like her, please say no. I don't know, it's possible. Hey, listen when you're being spoken to, youth today. Somehow we already know her name, I guess it's supposed to be maybe like, even though she doesn't have a name badge on there, they could have put one on her, but I guess it's supposed to be like security, they have a name badge, so you'd be able to see that her name is, like, I have a badge that says my name on it, and I only volunteer at a place. Anyway, let's talk. The studios. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow, this place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too. He was... Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that Still Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5, when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is still left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yep, I saw him. Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. God damn it, woman. Okay, so we move back to the detention centre. We're going to get a letter of request. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Some talk. Alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't holding anything from me, are you? What? No, I never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. I could not say that for the life of me. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. The security lady. How about the security guard at the main gate to the studio? Oh, the security lady. She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yeah, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. Let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Ah, she's got some nerve. You think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Powers' request added to the court record. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Okay, yeah, we're done here. So back to the main gate, and we present a letter. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Huh? Yes, I recognise the bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. Thanks, Gandalf. Running left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal. Oh, well, my instructions. Pal, I think we all know who that is. The good detective, yep, told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Guide map of Global Studios added to the court record. And 50 cents given to that lady. Okay, so... yeah, move to outside Studio 1. And I'm going to amend my guide. It's a lot more difficult having to look off to the side to look at the guide rather than it being on the same screen. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. There he is. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah! It's that confused detective. Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Ouch. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Nah, hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. Did we talk to him? Yeah, we talked to him. The investigation. So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Ah, right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. The autopsy report added to the court record. It says the time of death, 10:50, what? 15th for the 10th or 10th for the... yeah, 15th. It can't be the 10th for the 15th. There's no 15 month. 15th for the 10th at 2:30 PM. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. Reason for arrest. Where was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 PM. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 PM. When the one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. The security lady. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Evidence. What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Ah, no. Nick, here's evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. I'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. The got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Where do we go? Oh, the guy's telling me to examine the camera. So I'm gonna do that just because it might give us some information that we should know. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Aha! So if you didn't know that, then later on you can be in a bit of a pickle. Anyway, we move to main gate. Nick, look! The security lady is in the gas station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all the cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Ah! She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Talk. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Huh? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. But just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see? A reason for suspicion? No, we've already talked about that. Automatic camera, there we go. But security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Okay, that should be it, because we don't need to talk about the other stuff, because we already talked to her about it. So, now we go to the employee area. October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. So we examine... slide to the left. Yeah, the plates on the table. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? It says that's it for looking around here. So, yeah, I guess we're just done there. Don't need to look at anything else. Dressing room. Just amending my guide again. We're moving through it quite quickly, actually. Top 16 Global Studios dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. We examine this bag down here. Ah, this must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Card key added to the court record. That should be done there, so we move back to the employee area. We move back to the main gate. We move back to outside Studio 1. And we examine Studio 1 over here in the distance. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Move to inside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And still Sam Wright killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Examine the body. The outline when Jackhammer's body lay with tape. The body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. Guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Done there. Move to outside Studio 1. Move to Studio Main Gate. Apparently, it's telling me to go back to the Wright & Co. law offices. Now we'll get this. October 16th for Wright & Co. law offices. What's going on, Nick? Powers said he was sleeping in his dressing room. But now there's a photo of him going to the studio? Don't look at me. How should I know? Let's have a chat with her. What to do? What do you think? That photo the detective was talking about is the problem here. Well, that's hard to say without seeing the actual photo ourselves. But if it is Powers in that photo, his alibi is shot. Photographic proof. Only one person went to the scene of the crime before the murder took place. There's a photograph to prove it. Guess it makes sense that that person is the killer then. What do we do, Nick? Maybe there was someone else who could have gone to the scene other than Powers. Let's take a look. Maybe that security lady missed someone. One thing's for sure, if there are any clues, they'll be in that studio. I don't know why we had to come back here to do that, but so move to main gate, move to outside Studio 1, and then we're going to examine this thing. The studio mascot. Guess it's a monkey of some kind? What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right, Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? Looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took that tree down with it too. Done there. Move back to inside Studio 1. I don't know why we're doing all this. And examine the camera. This, I think. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey you! No touching that. Ah, sorry. My partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. Apparently your name is Penny. Even though you don't introduce yourself. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? You'd never hurt a fly. Has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. I think we gotta talk to Miss Penny here. Day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yep, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see? Only one assistant? Yeah, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. Yesterday was only rehearsal for action sequences. Oh, I see. There she is, all back in the background, Wendy. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yep, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Will Powers. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Huh. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yeah, Several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. I guess... Oh, no, sensing someone. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yep, I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Wow, that was just absolutely pointless thing there. Move to outside Studio 1. Move to main gate. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. What? You still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. I think we talked to her. Assistant's claim? Yes? God, this guide is all over the place. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Uh-oh. Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Ah! Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-head cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. She's not even a full-time employee. Oh, you young'uns are like that nowadays, running your mouths. Here she goes. I'm just gonna look at my guide here to her. Yeah. I know what to do now. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Examine the computer. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first we need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 PM that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the gas station. Please enter the number of the security camera. See, if I didn't examine the camera before, I wouldn't have known the number was ST1307. There, entered. Hey, you printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. Guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. Don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Huh? Something's printed on the back. Oh, October 15th, 2 PM, photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Powers is maybe photo added to the court record? Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Yeah, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, we're done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. To be continued! I'm so confused. I'm not entirely sure if these parts have always been this short. Like from back when I played them on the emulated version. Or if maybe like the dialogue loads quicker. Like, you know, types out quicker so I can read it quicker. So I'm getting through these faster. Because all of these episodes so far have been about like half an hour, 35 minutes, 40 minutes. None have been an hour long. And that's what I'm used to, these parts being an hour long. Like playing Miles Edgeworth game, which I've just recently finished. A lot of those parts were hour long. And even Apollo Justice, a lot of hour long parts. I just don't know if it's actually the time difference, like the parts are actually longer, or if the dialogue being written out is being written out quicker so I can read it quicker and get through things quicker. I don't know. But anyway, oops, I forgot to tell Norton to come to silent mode. So that was the first part of Turnabout Samurai. Really seems like Will Powers might have done it, and there's that picture, but the picture is, of course, only of someone in a Steel Samurai costume, so it could be someone wearing it. And we've had our first introduction of Old Bag there. Also, our first introduction of Penny, who does show up in Miles Edgeworth 2. So, I've yet to play that, but it's cool that such a minor character comes back in such a later game. But yeah, so that's about it. We'll be in court next time, and we'll probably be showing that picture, that photo we got. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you decide to subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing, and ding that bell to be the first to hear about my new videos. Thanks again, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.